Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a man called Okoro the Ambitious. Okoro had big dreams. He wanted to be rich, respected, and even become the king one day. He would sit under the mango tree every morning, chest out, boasting, "One day, you will all bow to me. I will ride horses, eat the fattest meat, and wear the shiniest crown." The villagers would laugh because they knew one thing about Okoro. He was lazy, lazy to the bones. If you asked him to fetch water, he would say, "Why should I, when the future king must not sweat?" If you told him to farm, he replied, "Do kings bend their backs in the sun? Never." But each night, Okoro would dream of sitting on a throne, with servants fanning him, the great opportunity. One day, the village chief announced, "Our neighboring kingdom is looking for a new king. Any man who can prove his wisdom, strength, and hard work will be chosen." Okoro's eyes shone like palm oil in the sun. "This is my chance. I was born for this crown." He rushed home, telling his wife to prepare royal clothes. But when she asked, "Okoro, how will you prove yourself?" he waved his hand proudly. "Nonsense. I will talk my way into the throne. Hard work is for peasants." At the neighboring kingdom, the contest began. The first test was to clear a small farmland in one day. Strong men carried cutlasses and hoes, sweating and working. Okoro looked at his hands, looked at the ground, and finally lay under a tree, saying, "Let them farm. I'll farm in my mind. After all, ideas rule the world." When evening came, the judges inspected. Everyone had tilled the ground, except Okoro, who only had dust on his clothes from sleeping. They shook their heads. Next test: carry water from the river to fill 10 big pots. The men rushed to the river. Okoro simply dipped 1 cup of water, poured it in, and shouted, "Done." A wise king never wastes energy. The judges laughed till their stomachs hurt. The final blow, finally, the last test was simple. Cook food for the elders using what you harvested. The men cooked yam, rice, and fresh vegetables. Okoro, who harvested nothing, opened his mouth wide and declared, "I, the future king, command that food appear." Of course, nothing appeared. The elders shook their heads and said, "This man wants the crown without sweat. How can a lazy man lead hard-working people?" Okoro was chased away with sticks and laughter, while the hard-working farmer, who said nothing all day, was crowned king. Moral of the story: since that day, villagers say, ambition without effort is like cooking soup without fire. You will remain hungry. And that, my friends, is why no one in the village ever believed Okoro again, even when he promised he would become president of the world.